Hi guys, good evening and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be giving you guys my top 5 favorite moments from the Monsterverse so far. Now keep in mind this video is being made prior to me seeing Godzilla vs. Kong, and hopefully, kaiju willing, after Godzilla vs. Kong we get even more monster movies in the future, so I can do a new updated list for this particular cinematic universe in the future. But for now, I'll do this one pre-GVK. So before I begin, of course, please be warned that there are going to be some spoilers throughout the entire video covering all 3 prior films in the Monsterverse: Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island, and Godzilla King of the Monsters. So if you haven't seen any of these movies, you should, because it'll help you understand Godzilla vs. Kong, and I'm going to be dropping lots of spoilers and plot details and WTF moments and all that jazz. So, you have been warned. Let's get right back to it. Starting with number 5, my 5th most favorite moment from the Monsterverse is the cave drawing post-credit sequence at the end of Kong Skull Island. So at the end of Kong Skull Island, we got this fantastic post-credit scene teasing cave drawings of Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah. I absolutely went crazy in the theater. I was so excited and happy when I saw it. I had already loved watching this movie for the first time, and seeing this post-credits scene just really sent chills up my spine of the best kind. But my favorite part of the whole sequence is right towards the end when we see the cave drawing of Godzilla fighting Ghidorah, which would be seen later in King of the Monsters. And then it cuts to black, and then of course we hear Godzilla's roar right as the movie ends, and it is so damn good. And there's some great compilations on YouTube of people reacting to this particular post-credits scene, and that's pretty much how I felt and reacted too. So that's my number 5. Love that bit. Number 4, I really love it when Kong lifts the helicopter, this crashed helicopter, off of a poor, I think it's called a Skur buffalo in Kong Skull Island. Brie Larson's character follows the wailing of a poor animal. She discovers this buffalo-type creature is crushed under one of the helicopters Kong knocked out of the sky. She tries to desperately lift it up, but of course she can't because she's a small human. And then Kong appears and effortlessly picks it up and allows the poor buffalo to go free. What I love about the scene is not only is it cool, but it demonstrates that Kong is capable of compassion, and he's also intelligent. Like, he's smart enough to know what or who is a threat and what isn't a threat. Like, he didn't consider the Skur buffalo or Brie Larson's character to be a threat in that sequence. He kind of stares down at her, kind of like, what the hell are you? And then he just walks away. He drops the helicopter, not on her, but off to the side after picking it up off the buffalo. And it's probably one of my favorite moments throughout the Monsterverse. Number 3, this one's a little bit of a heartbreaker for me because it was bittersweet. But towards the end of Godzilla King of the Monsters, when Godzilla and Mothra are fighting against Ghidorah and Rodan, Godzilla has just gotten his ass kicked severely by Ghidorah. Mothra takes a break to go over and help her friend, and Godzilla's lying on his side, and then we hear this chittering, and we see Mothra actually crawling on top of him on his side, and her wings start glowing in an attempt to protect him from Ghidorah, but unfortunately Ghidorah vaporizes her. She is killed, but her basically her life essence like floats into Godzilla, which allows him to turn into burning Godzilla and defeat Ghidorah. But I really love seeing Mothra crawl on Godzilla because it just shows you the bond and the trust between in their relationship. Like, she was the only Titan that didn't answer to Ghidorah's call when he woke up all the other Titans. She remained true and loyal to Godzilla to the very end, and the scene is beautiful, it's heartbreaking, and I love it. Number 2, this scene is a personal favorite rewatch of mine. I'll just find it on YouTube, just rewatch this scene. But at the end of Godzilla 2014, he's defeated both the Mutos, saved San Francisco. Our human characters are reunited amongst the chaos. And then Godzilla, presumably dead, wakes up and then just simply wanders back into the ocean. He leaves the city in peace, gives out this awesome, majestic roar of victory, and this awesome, fantastic musical score accompanies it. And it is an awesome sequence and a great way to end a movie. And he just gently falls back into the ocean and disappears until we see him again 5 years later. And finally, my number one favorite moment from the Monsterverse so far was seen recently in Godzilla King of the Monsters at the end of the film. When Godzilla defeats Ghidorah and the other Titans show up, they begin circling him, and Rodan, who was previously loyal to Ghidorah, roars at Godzilla. Godzilla snorts at him, and then Rodan immediately bows and submits to Godzilla, immediately followed by all the other Titans in a circle. The Muto, the big spider thing, and then the big mammoth thing. All of them start, one after another, just start bowing and submitting to Godzilla, and again, followed by a fantastic piece of musical accompaniment, and it's got to be my all-time favorite moment from the Monsterverse and probably my favorite scene from that movie. And that movie had some awesome epic monster fights. So the fact that a bunch of monsters bowing is what got me all excited and riled up says a lot. So that's it. Those are my top 5 favorite Monsterverse moments. I'm sure I'm going to have to redo this video some point in the future after Godzilla vs. Kong comes out, which is in less than a week, guys. I'm so excited. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed listening to my top 5 favorite moments from the Monsterverse. Have an awesome rest of your night, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more Monsterverse videos like this one. Have a good one, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.